What's up everyone, and welcome back to another episode on Lumber Capital Log Yard. So it's another scorching day here in Pennsylvania. We're skipping the log yard entirely today. I know that sounds crazy, but we're doing some work in the wood shop and at least it's out of the sun. But that's not actually what this video is about. Today we are seeing what Grandpa has been up to for the past month. Now he's a one-man show, so yes, projects do take a while, they're slow, but the inside of my parents' house has come a long way, and everyone really enjoyed seeing him lay down the floor, taking out those walls, and so now it's time for the kitchen. My mom has been waiting for this for a long time, years, like a decade, I'm serious. So it's finally happening, and it's happening slow, but he has been busy working on it every day, and I wanted to show you what he's been up to and what he's doing right now. So let's head inside and hear from him.
Okay, what we got into here, we're redoing this kitchen. There initially was a wall right here. We removed it, extended the kitchen into here. We tore out this spot over here, which was a pantry. I'm having to redo the floor because the rest of the floor was replaced. That wasn't, so I had to bring that up to snuff. But we moved the coffee bar from the inside of this wall to out here, built a new pantry over there, put a timber in here and started cutting the wall out. So we got support here. We'll have support over there. I want to move the refrigerator over here so I can start working on that wall, but all of this has to come out, and it's going to be an open concept to the dining room from the kitchen. Everything will be moved. The stove will be in the island. It's quite a project because this wall, you can see how this wall is built back in the day, what, 1890 or something like that? 1818. Not 1880. 1880 is when this house was built. This is I call it slab house. This timber is all standing end on end and going up, double layered. The entire house was built that way. So most of your support is on these. So I've got to carefully get a timber up in there. There's a big beam that runs under there above this wall, so I've got to support under that with some LVLs carefully so that the upstairs stays upstairs. We want that. It's quite a project, slowly, but it's getting there. You just got to go about it in a way that you don't totally shut down the kitchen. That's what I'm trying to do. I've got to go under this floor and shore up these timbers. So I've got a little bit of bounce on the floor. I want to stop that. So I'll post up under those timbers and get a gas line run in to where the stove's going to be. And the entire ceiling's got to come out because the electrical system in here is very creative, very creative. So I've got some wires here that are still were designed to electrify this wall, and they go up, they connect to the lights, they go back over to the dishwasher and that wall receptacles and into the refrigerator, which is supposed to be on designated circuit, but it's not. So we're pecking away at it slowly but surely, and every day makes a different picture. One thing completed every day. If you're into construction and remodeling, you see what I'm getting at, because you've got to tear something out to see what you've got to deal with, because there's no real rhyme or reason the way a lot of this was put together. But the house is still standing. There's no insulation on the outside walls at all. And we have taken, this is let me see, I took out 1, 2, 3, 4 walls in there to open up the dining room and living room area and office. So this would be, what, the 6th wall. And then that will make the other one. And remodel's different when you get into an old house like this. They didn't take out, when they replaced this floor, they didn't replace the floor underneath the old pantry. So it was sunk down. I got it shored up, and I'm gonna get a bunch of bridging, put some plywood on there. That's what I'm doing today. It won't take too long, but getting that refrigerator over there will take a little bit, but that's what we're doing. And I don't get much of a chance to do anything else but remodel, but that's okay. It's gonna make this kitchen really nice. So that's the program. I'm using 6x posts. That's a place here that I could not shore up any other way besides doing this. So we'll just live with the post. It'll be at the end of the island. I've got another post built for someplace over here. So that's our project. And if anybody's got a bunch of spare time and they want to donate, get your tools and come over. We'll get it finished. That's about all there is to it.
The commonly held theory in this house is that the more walls you take out, the better. What did he say? He took out like 5 walls and he's still planning on taking out more. But I do really like the open concept. It makes it feel a lot more spacious. With the amount of walls that were in it originally, it did not feel like it was the size house that it really is. It's a big house, but yeah, with all those walls, it felt very cramped. So opening it up definitely has made it feel a lot more spacious, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like when it's done. So if you want to see it come, well, all the way through, if you want to see the finished product, then make sure you give it a like and comment and subscribe, and I'll do an update when we get a little bit farther in this renovation. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I hope that you also enjoy Independence Day tomorrow. It's what, the 250th year of our country, so I'm sure a lot of people are planning to have mega parties, and we definitely are. So make sure that you enjoy those fireworks, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye.